Guys, I'm sorry about that. I screwed up. I was supposed to hit pause during the video. However, I hit stop and had to create a new video. But I am going to use this time, since I now have more time available to me, to remind you to trade in harmony with the trend. We have been on this journey now for mm, about 5 hours, and you'll notice that the trades in harmony with the trend have given you much more profit than the trades against the trend. We are down 2 pips as it stands right now. I'm waiting on a new signal, and the whole purpose of this video is to show you that losses don't have to cripple you and keep you from more profitable opportunities in the market. A lot of times we allow losses to absolutely paralyze us and put us in a trance. And what I'm showing with these videos is that there is an opportunity to make profit all day long. The market is very generous. Please remember that it will always give you more opportunities to make profit. Do keep in mind, please do not risk more than 2 to 5% of your capital. I like to look down and see that I have several thousand percentages of margin when I make my trade. So that's important. It keeps you from panicking at the bottom, and it also helps you to make clear decisions because you can go to a higher time frame to see if you are just on a temporary dip or a temporary spike, or whether you're really going against a trend, and chances are you're going to really lose your butt. So I just wanted to remind you that when you do take these trades, take trades in harmony with the trend. Now, this morning, the trade that I took, you can see it was not a good trade. I knew that when I took it. I did not intend for my first trade to be a loss this morning, but it worked out great because it's given us the opportunity now to go back and repair some of that. But I took this trade here this morning, but it was not a good trade because it was going against the trend, and I was too close to the trend line to look for any real profit there. So we got stopped out, which is exactly the purpose of this video, to let you know that stop losses don't have to paralyze you. We are going to take one more trade today, get back in the plus, and just keep in mind that losses are lessons that you are paying for. Learn from them. While we're waiting, I'm going to use this time to explain some of the lines on my chart. This is my initial trend line. You're usually with me and know that if you've been with me any time, you know that this is a trend line that I draw in the morning. And I usually trade in harmony with the trend if I am day trading or doing short term trading. It's only on longer term charts that is wise to trade against the trend. Well, I tell you what, if you're a new trader, don't trade against the trend. Scratch that last piece of advice. But this is my morning trend line. These are those intermediate trend lines that I was drawing. As you see, once price broke, you got uh, great confirmation here, another confirmation there to go short, and you got an opportunity for profit. Now you'll notice this line here. I drew this line. This line was previous support, and you notice once the candle broke that line and closed below it, it then became resistant to the other candle. So I wanted to take the time to point that out. You also see this line here. What I did is I shrunk my chart, and I went back and found previous support so I can have an idea of where price may drop to before it bounces back. So that's what that is. Just wanted to point some of those things out because I know every time you see my chart now, it has new lines on it. That's what those lines are for. Traders, I have to confess, we've closed out with another profitable trade. We have gotten all of our money back plus, but I want to tell you that I cheated. I cheated because I did not take the whole 10 pips. Um, and the reason for that is, one, we're coming to the end of the day. But the most important thing was we hit this, and I'll show you again. We hit this previous support level here, and it held strong, and prices bounced off of it twice, as you can see. But I did not know how the day was going to end. So I went ahead and I took profit early, but we did get all of our money back and then some. I think we got, oh, I don't know how much more, but just a couple of pips more. But we've ended the day in the plus, and the whole purpose for this video again is to show you that taking a loss does not have to cripple you, because like I said, the market is very, very generous, and it will give you many opportunities during the course of the day to make money. I do want to remind you, please do not overtrade your account, because it causes you to panic, usually at the bottom, because you just can't stand the pressure anymore. If you trade smaller lot sizes, then you are more likely to be able to make wiser decisions. Do trade in harmony with the trend. I cannot stress that enough. Please trade in harmony with the trend. Do not watch price go up and down. Watch for your candlestick formations. Yes, it's harder, it requires more patience, and it's more time consuming, but in the end, it will net you much more profit than trying to follow price up and down. So please wait for proper confirmation signals. Thank you for joining me for another video today. I'm sorry that I screwed up the first one, but I'm glad that you're along. And remember, a loss is simply an opportunity to learn a better way to trade. Thanks for joining me. Have a terrific rest of the day.